Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Mount Blade Warband, a Clash of Kings mod Let's Play. So, today's episode is going to be a little bit different in that I've had basically no time to prepare any of the stuff I normally would for the series. I've had 2 midterms, a presentation, an 8-page report, and a field trip this week. So, needless to say, I've been very busy with non-channel related things. And so normally, I'd create a character based on one of your submissions and do the whole overlay thing and the backstory, whatever. Don't really have time for that this week. I did not want to go a week without a Clash of Kings, however, because that would totally suck. So we're just going to kind of have like a more basic mission, something more like what we're used to with Prophecy of Pendor or Gekakujo. We're just going to kind of go out and do stuff without all the roleplay going on. Although we're still going to stay in character, we're just going to have a little bit less backstory type stuff happening. Anywho, I figured our goal for today, since a lot of you agreed that we should try to strengthen our holdings in Essos, would be to declare war on Qohor and take Greycliffs and White Mist for our own. So I figured that would be a nice little objective for this episode. And so to that end, we are going to sail down there, find a way to start a war between us, and then we'll take this. I went ahead and I recruited the patrol to garrison this. Where is the garrison? Am I not close enough? There we go. So we're up to 217 now. At the end of the last episode, we were a day away from being able to recruit another patrol, so I waited a day and I hired them. You can see the 108 sellsword men-at-arms at the bottom there. So I'm going to continue to do that every in-game week until this is up to like 500 or something, to the point where nobody will ever be willing to touch it. And so let's start sailing off to, I guess I should click on the land here, off to the actual mainland of Essos. But before we get too caught up in any of this, I just want to remind you guys to hit that like button if you're enjoying the series so far, and you'd like to see more, obviously. And don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't already. It's the best way to follow along with the series and help the channel grow. So, what do we recruit here, by the way? I think we already tried this, but I've forgotten. Oh, I need to train them still. Whoops. That might be another thing for us to do today, is train. We'll beat some peasants with some sticks. I don't want to raid this, though, because if it is going to become mine, they're not going to be very fond of me. After that, can I just like outright besiege it? I don't think so. Typically, you need to instigate a war. Oh, I can. Okay. Well, that makes this easy. I guess this will work. I would prefer to move all of our cavalry down where they're not going to get killed. You know what? Let's do that quickly. We'll just do these guys. Obviously, the companions can't die, and so there's no reason to try to protect them. But the White Harbor Knights are very, very hard to come by, especially these days, so we do not want to kill them. The men-at-arms are also extremely difficult to come by in that they have to come from northern infantry, which takes forever to level up, especially when they tend to die before they get there. So yeah, we want to protect these guys as best we can. Obviously, everybody else is, very capable of holding their own. In fact, these pikemen, where did they go? These pikes, probably not the most useful in the siege, so we'll move them out of there as well. And, by doing so, we're getting our archers up toward the battle, which is exactly where we want them. And, yeah, the rest of these guys I don't really care about. I'm going to save them. We'll save the northern sergeants because they are the ones that become the men-at-arms, and so, yeah. That should be good. I don't really care about northern polemen necessarily, or cohort scythemen. The macemen I'd prefer to get up in there because if they level up we get guardsmen. So obviously, yeah, we want to throw them to the wolves sooner rather than later. I'm also going to level myself up and make sure I switch back to my crossbow before we dive into this. My strength is really high, actually. Maybe we should continue to focus on intelligence. Our party size is massive right now, so I don't know if we're going to bother with any more leadership, at least not for a long while. My surgery is pretty high. How about tactics? That's always very important. And, power strike. And we'll put some points into crossbows and throwing. That works for me. Okay, let's get our cracked heavy crossbow back out and begin the siege. Ooh, ladders, that's always nice. Do it. Okay, so we are ready to attack. Let's go ahead and get this started. We'll kind of figure it out as we go. We'll lead our soldiers into the assault. And, oh wow, it's the exact same map. That's fantastic. At least it looks that way. I'm going to scout ahead here. Everybody use... Wait, no, don't... Whatever I just told you to do. No, don't retreat. Stop, stop, stop. I cannot get this right now. Okay, everybody use one-handed weapons. Nobody start firing bows and arrows. Do we even have any archers? Or did they all retreat already? Huh. I'm fairly confident this is the exact same map. Don't do it! Ah! How do I tell? Yeah, there we go. Hold your fire. I always forget which one it is. But I don't want them wasting arrows. Because if this is the same map, we want to set up inside where they'll get free shots on these guys because they're probably stuck. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure. It looks identical from the outside. Once we get in there, I'll know. But it definitely looks the same. And yeah, it's looking to be the same inside as well. Yep, yep, yep. They're set up exactly where they were before. Stuck on the ladder. So we're going to get our archers in here to shoot them. And I'm going to kill you. Oh, wow. This crossbow is less than impressive. It's going to take me 3 shots to kill a peasant. Maybe 4 shots. I should try to shoot him in the head, but that tends to happen. There it is. Archers, what is taking you so damn long? I guess it is, like, all uphill. Archers? There you are, okay. And I fell on my face. So, let's move on back over here, and I'll try to shoot somebody else. We'll go for, like, a point. No, I don't want to get too close. I don't want to risk drawing them off the ladder and completely blowing the advantage that we have here. I feel terrible about taking advantage of this, but if it's gonna happen, you may as well use it. I'm not the one who designed the map after all. I'm gonna shoot you in the feet, or I'm gonna miss and hit the ladder. They're actually retreating. That's kind of interesting. All right, archers, are you guys ready? Let's make sure everybody's trickling in first. Guys look like you are... Oh no, we got a straggler. Got a straggler coming in. You know what? Why don't you guys go ahead and start? Yeah, fire at will. Make sure you're using your ranged weapons, obviously. I would hope they could figure that part out, but just in case they can't. I'm gonna start firing indiscriminately into this crowd and hope I hit somebody in the head. Garrett Longley is just tearing through their shields. Nice, nice. Oh, right in the face. And that did like almost no damage. That went over his head. Look at you guys go. Wow, I cannot hit anything. There it is. Okay. Now we're doing some work. Archers, go ahead and move over a bit. Just because I don't think they have a very good angle on them over there. Especially considering how grouped up they are on this side. So if you guys move over just a bit more. And you can actually stand closer, probably. Yeah, let's get you a little bit closer. No need to be that spread out. It's not like you're taking return fire. I probably should not, like, get too close. Oh, I fell. Okay, let's back off. Oh, he probably should not have swung at that moment. Damn it. Oh, you're gonna run? Come on, come back. I was gonna fight you one-on-one. Now you're retreating. Ooh, stabbed it right in the crotch. Oh, somebody else got him. One of the northern archers got him. Look how they're firing like right over my head. You look wounded, so have a crossbow bolt. How about you? Yeah, that works. Any other takers? You don't have a shield. It didn't hit anybody? I find that a little bit hard to believe. That hit him in the face, but it didn't do very much damage. Nice, nice, nice. For stuff like this, it's usually better to play as an archer yourself, because really what I could do is just run up here, grab all these stray arrows, and just point blank everybody until we win. If you're having a difficult time capturing stuff in this mod, I suggest you do that. However, that is not very fun to watch, so I'm not going to. But yeah, if you're having trouble taking stuff, play as an archer, especially if you're in a situation like this where they're stuck. But even in a situation where they're not, typically if they're defending a siege, they're going to be holed up on a wall where they can't come down until like you basically cross the threshold of the ladder. So typically you can do the same thing that I'm doing here, just it would be on the outside wall, not the inside wall. Hey, get out of here with that. Oh, that was clever of you. You guys out of ammo? He's not. Garrett's not. That's because I gave him 2 things of arrows. They have 24 dead. That's not very many. Not very many at all. It's a shame that nobody's dropped a bow. Maybe I should like kill one of these guys, take their bow, and kill a bunch of these guys. Level up my archery pretty good. Who are you? That was the peasant I tried to kill. Hey, get out of here with that. Come on. Why are you running now? Oh, he's trying to sight me. Got you. Got... Oh, well, I hit you. You're not dead yet. Maybe we should get the infantry in here now. Because they seem interested in fighting. No, that's not working. Come on. Gotcha. You had the reach advantage and you still lost. I should probably get something that ranges a little bit better though. Like this sword has decent reach, but not nearly as good a reach as that halberd. Okay, okay, block it, fine. Oh, I'm getting surrounded here by a bunch of macemen. Oh, they broke my shield. Bastards. Well, you guys go ahead and do your job now. I've kept them busy for you. Really, that didn't hit? It looked like it did. Okay, fire there. I think I'm hitting like some weird clipping plane in this like broken log. Ready, shoot. No. How do you get knocked out by a farmer, man? That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. I should have sent the Norvoshi Axemen first. They're by far the most expendable. By far the most expendable. Cavalry, where are you guys? Why don't you come over here? I don't know how many cavalry are here. I guess most of the companions are classified as cavalry, so there will be some of them. We're not doing as great as I would have hoped. I'd get up in there, but I don't feel like taking a wound for something this inconsequential. I'm gonna fire randomly into this group here. Those are my guys. I have a pretty poor angle right now. Wow, we are not doing great. Huh? Maybe I should get in there and help them, because we're taking a lot more losses than I would like. I mean, most of them are just like knocked unconscious, which is preferable, obviously, but it would be preferable if they were the ones getting knocked unconscious. Okay, come on. You guys can do this. I believe in you. New enemies have arrived. Ooh, they got reinforcements. That's not good. Maybe we should pull back and do another run of these guys. So, let's see. One Pullman killed. Oh, no. Yeah, one killed. One of our Scythemen was killed. One of our Axemen was killed. One regular Pullman and one North. How did the regular Pullman even get in there? They were like at the bottom of the list. Oh, that was just from... That's so stupid. That was from the retreat. So dumb. So 44 of theirs killed. I got 10. Garrett got 13. Look at him go. Alright, let's give it another go. Alright, so what should we do here? Let's change commanders. I'll actually play as Garrett for a little bit and show you guys what I mean. Typically I wouldn't do this, but again, this is not a typical episode, so let's go ahead and do that. Now that Garrett's our commander, we will lead our soldiers in the assault. And everybody hold this position. Archers, please hold your fire and then follow me. Are you following? Yes, you are. Okay, good. So we're going to do basically the same thing we just did, except with a much more proficient archer. And so basically what you want to do is just take him, walk up the ladder, and point blank people, preferably in the head if you can. Some of them will have shields, and so it becomes more difficult. But with an archer, you can pick up all the stray arrows from these idiots and make much more effective use of the enemy being stuck there, because you basically get... in this case, he's got 47 arrows because he's got 2 bundles of arrows. But you can pick up, you know, maybe 100 or so from the wall that gets stuck. So, archers, why don't you stand right here? Oh, whoops. Right there is good. And go ahead and fire at will. And we should immediately start getting some casualties on their part. Wow, that one-shotted his shield. Yeah, his bow just absolutely destroys. But yeah, look how quickly we're tearing through these guys. And Garrett can pretty much one-shot kill anybody. Oh, that was actually a headshot. That was 2. I'm not really trying for headshots because it honestly doesn't matter where we hit them. I guess it does. I mean, it's slightly more effective to shoot them in the face. There we go. So yeah, I mean, this is by far the easiest way to win a siege battle. So again, if you're having trouble, I highly suggest I highly suggest that you take this approach, is what I was trying to say. Because it is very, very easy to pull off on just about any map. It doesn't have to be this one. Like I said, the only difference between this one and any other siege is that we're fighting on an interior wall rather than an exterior one. But the enemies can't come down from the ladder regardless of what siege map you're on. So this will basically always work. Oh no, I fell. Grab that arrow. And, oh, heavy spear. Are you guys out of ammo? No, you're still firing. That's good. How are we doing this time? 32 dead already. That's a nice start. The other thing, too, is the more of them that die, the more of us that start the battle, and the more archers we get at the start of the battle. But yeah, you can take basically any sized castle you want with this tactic. It's basically just a matter of how patient you are, because obviously this can take a while. Oh, at least I still got his shield. Oh, I fell. Shoot this guy. Damn it. What am I hitting? Oh, I hit your head or something there. Okay, now we just spam F and grab every arrow that we can see. And watch those tick up. Look at them go. Look at them go. Oh, I didn't want the scythe. I might have just screwed the pooch right there if I dropped my bow. Really? You dropped your bow, dude? God damn it. Oh, it's still down there. Okay. I dropped my arrows, though. What am I putting down right now? He's having a really difficult time with this. What drops stuff? G. Okay. So get the bow out and just grab all the arrows you can find. So yeah, don't pick up scythes and other shit. Just pick up arrows and you'll be fine. Wow, that's a good shield. Look at you, man. Bink. Bink. Oh, that hit somebody else's shield. Really? We're not busting them anymore? I think because the arrows aren't as good. I have pretty damn good arrows on Garrett, and so whatever we're picking up is the regular stuff that the normal archers have, which obviously is probably not top tier like Garrett's stuff. Really? That went through your shield or something? Wow. That's a good helmet you got on there, pal. 'Cause that should have killed you. Ooh, that hurt. And in the face. You don't even have a helmet on, but you do have a shield, which is better. That's one really cool thing, and I mentioned it a couple times on the Gekukujo playthrough, but the fact that people don't have shields, again, just changes the game so much, because the way shields work in this is like, so he's got the shield up. If I shoot here, it's going to hit the shield. If I shoot like that, it doesn't matter where I aim, basically. If I hit his hitbox, it's going to hit his shield. So if I aim like there, that broke it, but that was going for his head. And so shields are obviously really, really useful and really, really powerful. And taking them out of the equation changes the game drastically. At least I find. I'm sure you will too if you've never played Gekukujo. It feels like night and day, because everything is just so much more open without, you know, people walking around with their tanky ass shields. Infantry, where are you guys at? Why don't you move in and we'll I don't know what we'll do, but we'll do something. Oh no, the arrows despawned. Huh. Well, let's give this possibly like one more go. There's a piercing arrow. Oh, a couple of them. And let's take a look. How many did we kill? 58. That's pretty solid. Pretty damn solid. So yeah, I mean, like, this tactic is probably your go-to move until you have, you know, friendly lords and stuff to help you out. But, you know, as you're soloing, like we're doing right now, this is just so easy. It's just a matter of, you know, again, patience. And, you know, it can get a little bit boring, but when you're trying to grow your faction early, that's probably not your biggest concern, is like how interesting your battles are necessarily, because it can be very difficult to survive early in a... Give me that scythe real quick, so I can scythe this dude. How do you like it? Oh, I'm hitting stuff. Hitting stuff I shouldn't be hitting. Stab. Oh. Gotcha. They've got 59 ready. I think we're gonna pull out. Oh, I gotta walk down this. Good, no casualties that time. They took 65. So, I think what I'll do is I'm going to make a cut here. I'll repeat this, basically, and then I'll come back in when we're about to win or something like that. So things are getting a little bit heated here. They decided to come out and attack finally. And so I tried to retreat the archers. I don't know how far they made it. But I sent the infantry in. Also, another little caveat is that Cohort marshaled most of their forces and sent them after us. And so we have to win this battle, because if we don't, we're going to get hit in the back by a very large Cohort army. So basically what we have to do is take this and hold it and try to defend it against basically everything Cohort has to offer, which we will do in the following episode. So that kind of worked out nicely. We know what we need to do now. I'm going to continue to fire arrows in the back of these guys if I can. Oh, I hit a friendly in the head, no less. Well, that's what they get for like running around in front of me like that. Yeah, I held that way too long. Gotcha. This guy is dead now. And I can't tell who I'm shooting anymore, so let's just get in there with the sword. But we've got them surrounded, and this is, I think, everything that they have left. So it should just be a matter of wrapping this up, and there it is. So we have taken a castle, another castle for the Raventrees. This time, Garrett Longley faithfully commanded the army, and we managed to take it with very minimal losses. Very, very minimal losses. So, very cool. 4 dead, 2 wounded. Oh, 2 of our longbowmen. That's unfortunate. 1 elite northern archer. They're replaceable. Ooh, 1 of our elite Riverlands longbowmen. That's a huge blow, actually. The fact that we lost 3 of those guys, they're very difficult for us to replace right now. The northern archers are not a problem. But Riverlands archers we can't currently recruit, so that is disappointing. Garrett Longley with 55 kills on his own. That's pretty impressive. He leveled up like 2 or 3 times during that. Do we want Dothraki warriors? That's an interesting idea. Well, I may as well take you guys prisoner because I have the space. And what the hell? We'll throw in a couple Dothraki into our army. I don't want anybody on foot, though. I'll take the mounted ones. And let's see. Wow, lots of level ups. I want macemen because macemen become guardsmen. And how many pikes do we have currently? I think we have 20. Let's make that 25. That's 25, right? Yeah, and then we'll turn the rest into elite Pullman. You guys can become veteran Pullman, and we'll just level all you guys up. So the rest of you became elite Riverlands longbowmen. That's good, but we did lose 3 of you, which is unfortunate. Let's see. Oh, another guardsman. Awesome. Okay. What's in the item pool, I wonder? A bunch of useless crap. It's going into, you know what? No, we'll just leave it. Let them collect it, and that's that. I'm going to defer appointment because we plan to give this to somebody. Look at Robert in his new helmet and his new armor. I like the Hound Skull helmets because they look sort of like bird beaks. I think it's very fitting for the Raventrees. I'm going to defer appointment though. And we are not going to plunder this because we're going to give it to somebody. Plunder the spoils of war worth 1,800 coins. Yeah, I'm going to plunder it, actually. We'll keep it for ourselves. We don't have any vassals to share it with. We lost honor, though, which is unfortunate. And blah, blah, blah. They opened their gates for their new king. Because we deferred appointment, we got 65 troops in the garrison there. But you can see Cohort's army riding to try to take it back. And so, obviously, we're going to need to hold this against them. But we will do that in the next episode. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Clash of Kings with you guys, and I really look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.